Right, remember, don't think about it too much. There's 4 decks: Lightworkers, Wisdom, Goddess and Wicca. Keep the thought in your head which deck you want. Spirit know what your thoughts are and then bring it back to the cards. There's no logic to it, so don't even try. So, first deck, Lightworkers deck. Concentrate on your deck. Don't deviate from the number you picked. 1, 2, 3 or 4. Deck 1. Grandmother. I was expecting Mother, to be honest, because I thought she was going to make me blub. Grandmother. So if you've got a grandma in spirit, know that she's with you, because nothing happens for no reason. And if you've just lost your gran, she's arrived safe. Finding her is another thing. There she is, 88. You may have been born in 88, you may live at number 88. You may be 88 years old, or she was. Anna was the grandmother of Jesus and an ancient mystic, nothing to do with Christianity. But she dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ's consciousness, to be woven through all of life. She is not widely known, but without her, Christ's consciousness would not be rising as it is today. I've always said Jesus was a mystic. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being, while knowing that she would not see the glorious end results. She represented the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all life. Anna teaches us that we have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another, and one person's part may be to mother their children. Another may be to gather people together in a circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnate to share. Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part in the plan. So, put your hand on your heart, look at the card and repeat. Beloved Anna, thank you for laying the foundations for the divine plan. May the seeds of light within me be revealed, and may I surrender to my part in the plan. Everybody has a purpose. You may never know what it is, but everybody has one. Deck 2. Wisdom deck. Two and 8. There we go. The mirror. This is your challenge. Remember, you smile, they smile. You're in a mode, they'll be in a mode. Master number 44. 4s are about holding on, about stability. Always an ally and a challenger at the same time. The Lady of the Mirror is both ally and challenger, asking you to see yourself in the mirror made by the events of your life. So you are a reflection of the events that happen in your life. She represents the powerful force of law of attraction and reminds you that you are what you attract. This isn't to say that you need to blame yourself for inviting transgressions that you find yourself a victim of, like a big picture event such as war. That is a distorted interpretation of the law. Certain events are fated to test our faith. Rather, you need to find yourself within the web woven through your life. All your relationships, all the opportunities, all the desires, seeming failures and successes. Observe how you have responded to these challenges, great and small, and be aware of what is familiar in the now. So, you've been in this position before. What did you do? Did it work? If it didn't work, don't do it again. If you do what you did, you'll get what you got. Release all judgment of yourself and others and accept things exactly as they are with love. The Lady of the Mirror asks that you honour every part of your story as essential to your higher unfolding. Can you see yourself as being exactly where you need to be on your path? If not, why not? Do you love what you see in the mirror? If not, change it. And that doesn't mean externally. It also means in your soul. Do you like yourself as a person? Can you perceive your part in the reactions and the motives behind your current inquiry? You will find the answers in a thorough and honest self-appraisal. So, don't be blaming everybody else if things aren't going your way, because there is something that you can do even if you don't want to. Deck 3. The Goddess deck. It's all about your chakras. It's the Aboriginal Goddess deck. Sacred learning. Well, they're really banging it to us tonight, aren't they? We are learning. We are learning. This is your third eye chakra, located between your eyebrows. Sacred learning. The origins of sacred learning begins at the birth of time, and some say time is endless. There is no beginning, there is no beginning and there is no end. Our learning is not dissimilar. There's no beginning and no end, and whilst ever there's a breath in our being, we are still learning. Recognising your spiritual knowledge as a gift from your soul, it is the gift of memories which you have stored over many lifetimes of experiences. Sacred learning comes from our ability to first recognise this knowledge and then believe in yourself to find the courage to bring it into your life. This isn't an airy-fairy feel-good piece of information. There is an internal knowing which guides us all to where we need to be. Mostly we are unaware of this journey that we're on and what influences our decisions we make. But the wheels are set in motion from the moment we take our first breath. You need to become more aware of the importance of your decisions as they influence others around you. You have just made a decision, and the repercussions from this will affect many more people. This may be one of those rare times when you need to justify why you made that decision. That is not saying that it was a bad decision. It is just simply a decision which has ramifications for others. Take time to think through your decision-making process, because this is a time to become aware of how often you rely on that sacred learning from your soul past, without even knowing you are accessing such wisdom. From this time forward, you will begin to take your inner wisdom more seriously, and you will begin to understand the depth of knowing that you bring from one life to the next. Congratulations. And the last deck is the Wicket. Concentrate on your deck. What kind of spirit please? There she is, the redhead trouble causer. Fives are always a change. She's got a scythe in her hand, so that don't bode well, does it? This is the goddess, the divine feminine. It's about women's intuition. She is the equivalent to the high priestess, because if you can see on her crown, she has the waxing, the waning and the full moon. So, she symbolises the maiden, the mother and the crone, all in one. Her generous bounty feeds all creatures of the earth, nurturing body, soul and infinite love. This card simply means that you've forgotten to reach out to the loving embrace of the divine feminine. Time to do so now. This is about love and grace and strength. You are the beloved child. What are the gifts that the goddess has given you? Use them well.